Welcome back to Retirement News Online. I'm your host, Carrie Osep. Deciding what to do with your 401k can have long-term implications for taxes, investment, flexibility, fees, and of course, income planning. So a rollover may offer new opportunities, but it can also introduce trade-offs that aren't always obvious. Here to make sure you're asking the right questions about this issue is Brian Johnson from Colorado Springs. And Brian, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right, let's dive into it with this. What are the primary advantages of rolling a 401k into an IRA or an annuity versus leaving it with a current or former employer?
My favorite one is flexibility. It gives the owner of the 401k the opportunity to invest very broadly compared to what the 401k offers.
Yeah.
So as an example, you can choose one manager over at Fidelity as an example, another one over at Vanguard, another one over at Nationwide, all over the place, versus your 401k is set to usually very small amount of investment options. You have growth, you have international, you have bonds, you have small cap, and things that people are like, I don't even know what that is. So what do? They just choose an index. Make it easy.
Yep, I've been there. And what potential disadvantages or risks should people be aware of before doing that rollover?
Sure. One of the big risks, and is very rarely ever talked about, is lawsuit risk. So if you're involved in a serious car accident or something like that, and somebody wanted to sue you because of a serious injury, your 401k offers protections. Your IRA does not. Right? It's up in the air. There are things you can do insurance-wise, like an umbrella through your auto insurance company that can help protect against that, but it's still a risk.
Yeah, and let's talk taxes if we shall.
Sure.
What tax considerations come into play doing a rollover now versus doing one later?
Right. You could run into a situation in which you received the check from the 401k company, you didn't do anything with it, they put it into your name. Then you could possibly run into income taxes and potentially penalties. But a good financial advisor will definitely help you through that process to make sure that doesn't happen to you.
And if you guys want to know a good financial advisor, it's this guy. Last question for you, Brian, is how does a rollover impact an income strategy in retirement?
So another one, this is very interesting. A lot of people don't realize this, especially if they manage money on their own, is your RMD. So the required minimum distributions set forth by Congress, the IRS, that at a certain age you have to take so much money out of your IRA. Oh, you have a 401k? You have to take that same percentage out of your 401k, even though they're two separate, right? They add it all together because you have a 401k and an IRA, you have to take the same dollar amount of both. But if you roll over your 401k to the IRA, it's different, right? You have the same percentage, but it comes off a different dollar amount, not the two separates. So as an example, if you want me to explain a little bit more, if you had $700,000 and you had to take money out of an IRA, say $300,000 and $400,000, you have to add the two together to $700,000. You have to take the value of the $700,000 out of the 401k and out of their IRA combined versus only on $700,000.
So if you're like me and this is all like, whoop, this is why you call someone like Brian. And
it's
Brian, if people do want to reach out to you though and get some of this knowledge in person, where can they find you?
Oh, wow. Of course, you can find us online at ejcteam.com, which has all of our information, plus so much more. Or you can just call the office at 719-685-8585.
All right. Well, Brian, thank you so much for your wisdom, and thank you all for joining us today for Retirement News Online.
It's my pleasure.